Okay, let's polish off the last three sister problems here associated with homework 3. They are page 31, 78, 94, and 108. And in these three problems, you are given information about the equation of the line, and you're asked to discuss or tell about properties of the graph. In particular, in 78 says, let's look at this equation. 78 says y is equal to 2x plus 1/2. And the question associated with 78 is to find the slope and the y-intercept of the line. And I think you can recognize the form that was given here is the so-called slope-intercept form, where m is the slope and b properly is the y-coordinate of the y-intercept. Because after all, the y-intercept is an ordered pair. Right? So with that information, you can look at problem 78. There's really no work here to do. We just do this by inspection. The slope in question is indeed 2. The y-intercept is indeed the point 0, 1/2. 1/2 is again the y-coordinate of the y-intercept. Good enough. Let's move on to 94. Similar problem. In this case, in problem 94, you're given the following equation. 3x minus 2y is equal to 6, and you're asked to find the intercepts, right? So I very much like the intercept form for a line. There's slope-intercept, there's point-slope, there's the standard form, and there's the kind of less well-known intercept form, which is x over a plus y over b is equal to 1. It's interesting because to find the y-intercept, we set x equal to 0, and you can kind of immediately see that the y-intercept is the point 0b, and likewise you can sort of immediately see that the x-intercept, set y is equal to 0, solve x over a equals 1, is a 0. So that this form it really shows off the intercepts very quickly. And it's left to us then to take this equation, 3x minus 2y, and transform it into the intercept form. You do that by dividing through by 6. I'll do this in 2 steps. And from there, I'm just going to clean up 3x over 6 is the same thing as x over 2. Minus 2y over 6 is the same thing as y over 3. And then just to be cute, I'm going to take this minus sign away and sort of put it down there. So you can really see clearly that I've now transformed this standard form equation, if you will, into this intercept form equation. And here are the intercepts. The x-intercept is the point 2, 0. The y-intercept is the point 0, minus 3. All good. Final problem is problem 108. Problem 108 actually gives you 2 lines. 108 gives you the line y1 is equal to minus 2x plus 3, and it gives you a second line, y2 is equal to minus 1/2 x plus 2, and it asks you to tell whether or not these 2 lines are parallel, perpendicular, or neither. So in this case, you've got to remember that 2 lines are parallel if their slopes are the same, and 2 lines are perpendicular if the slopes are negative reciprocals. Okay, so we're ready to tackle the problem. We note that both y1 and y2 are in slope-intercept form, so you can read off the slopes very quickly. The slope of line 1 is -2, and the slope of y2 is -1/2. Certainly -2 is not equal to -1/2, and so the slopes are not parallel. Likewise, -2 is not the negative reciprocal of -1/2. 2 and 1/2 are reciprocals, and indeed they're both negative numbers, but the negative reciprocal of -2 is 1/2. The negative reciprocal of -1/2 is 2. So these two lines are neither parallel nor perpendicular. The correct answer is neither.